What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, I have contraband. Where did I get contraband from? I don't remember. We gotta go to the wolf system. There it is. Okay, let's go. Just real quick, we'll just pop over. I don't remember getting contraband though. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I said I would have to figure out if I have. I need to figure out where to get a shielded cargo bay.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even...
I'm also kind of feeling a color change on the ship, but
Anything I can help? Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
let me just kind of give it a peek here. Where is all our cargo bays? Oh, right there. All our cargo. And what does the whole thing have? 228. So those are pretty much all of my cargo. Those two bays right here. Where are my missiles? Oh, right here. That's kind of cool if they're at the back. I don't think I have shielded cargo. That's cool landing gear. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here before I... Did I rip it off of this one? Put it on that one? Probably not, huh? Probably not, huh? I'm just wasting time here. Whoops. Excuse me.
I really did think this place would.
How may the trick you won't find a better?
Want some stolen artwork? Want some wire spools? We can sell from ship inventory too. Negative 25 oxygen consumption's really good. Actually, this whole thing is good. I wonder if I can put a mod on it to make it better. Is there anything worth a lot in here? Not really, no, huh? Okay. There we go.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan
Wow, we're at level 25. I feel like we're still making, like, really good progress.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. Though I was a bit caught off guard when the commander of the Vanguard asked me how things were going as I was headed up the elevator. Hadn't realized you were UC Navy this whole time.
Oh, that's right, I lied.
Hey, your call what you share and what you don't. And I guess in the spirit of...
One more thing, are you shitting me?
There's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone.
A clone?
Of a man named Francois Sanon. One-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians.
Fuck.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Wow, and I thought my family was messed up.
Pretty specific, but messed up families are up there. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this.
I just want to get this over with.
Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars.
Oh, they
The
turn
Devils
red,
I
huh?
was a part of. They were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place.
That's kind of cool, actually.
It became an unwritten rite of passage. Anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift. It's hard to know exactly what might sway them. I'd just be honest about what you saw. A colony wiped out, and a lot of lives lost. Something we don't want anyone else to have to experience.
Okay.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to
What am I? Oh, I am wearing my business suit. I want to make sure I got the persuasion.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations.
They were saying something to me, but I do not care.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information. Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you.
Okay.
Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
That's quite the leap, Captain.
Oh, fuck off.
I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger.
Oh, great. Here we go.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Whatever risks exist, they are outweighed by this imminent threat. I agree. The request should be granted.
Thank you, Andreja.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to...
The fuck did you do?
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Oh no.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Oh. Excuse me.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it. Now, with everything you've got.
What is this supposed to do?
Thank you. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet.
A puppet.
You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. And keep that EM weapon at the ready. I honestly was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terramorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there. Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
To the spaceport we go. Hold on. I actually probably should favorite this thing. At least for the minute.
God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Wait, what's my... Okay.
You might back up. You stand there. Good.
How am I missing?
Captain! You want to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real.
Get fucked.
Barely holding our perimeter.
Oh, I do not look good.
We've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Anything in here?
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full assault isn't the same as
Adrian,
keeping your cool in a firefight.
you got some sort of John Cena power I don't know about?
An asset.
We're not UC security. You don't... Roger that. We're on you. Nosing around here's gotta have a death wish.
I should just keep this out. Fuck, how many are there? 2? Actually, if I'm gonna do this the right way, I should do this first. Use it, and then use the revolver to finish it so I can get the points for killing it with a pistol. Oh.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
Do a quick little reload here. I'm stuck.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place. Like hell it is.
Oh, this is Sergeant Yumi.
What would have happened if you two hadn't been here?
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before.
Alright, are you guys gonna fucking give me the information I need?
Thank you, gentlemen. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Should I be an asshole?
After a certain point, there is little difference.
Yeah, Andreja. Yeah.
Well, you two were in the right. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want
how the
you
hell?
investigating these
Excuse me.
attacks
What
and
about
how to
me?
stop them. Will you do this?
She gets to become a major, and I just become what?
Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Should I? Yeah.
The very next item on my list. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you? It has its perks. Only citizens can purchase property in the city. We also pay reduced prices on most goods and services across the UC. There's also a credit disbursement when you first join. Help get you on your feet.
Sounds pretty good.
You'd become a dedicated part of the greatest faction in the galaxy.
All right, that's going a little too far.
You're willing to help us. We can open that door.
Also, I don't really like your hair, but
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Hey.
10,000? Ooh, oh, that's right. Andreja wanted to talk.
I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I'm afraid of...
Hold on. You're ruining the moment.
I know. That is part of the reason why I feel it necessary to be honest. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be
You're ruining this moment, Andreja.
The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was
House
done
Varun?
of House Varun. My people. My family. I am not joking. I was born in the great city of Dazra and raised with the teachings of JMaN Varun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the great serpent and his inevitable
Oh,
return.
shit. I don't...
Your ability to find the humor in a situation is remarkable. No, I will not kill you for knowing, but you must understand that this is privileged
Ooh,
information.
privileged information.
Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. I am pleased to have fulfilled that wish for you, I suppose. But certainly not everyone shares that view. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. I had no idea what to think. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. You are now the third person within Constellation to know. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that.
So who are you working for?
You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
I mean, you're still just gonna cover my back, right? So no big deal. If we're being honest, I don't even like Constellation that much.
These orders, a Vanguard captain. Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre.
Jesus, that's a long title.
Command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond.
Beyond.
We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct? Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done. Very funny. This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and
That's fine. I wasn't gonna threaten anyone anyway.
Creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's talk about House Varun. I'm already part of Freestar Collective. I feel like that should be easy.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
the Zealots do not represent House Varun. I am sure there are many within their society who value the same things we do.
Of course. But there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmor is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
The good Ambassador Ratcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
It sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially,
excuse me?
this is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which
Fuck, really?
you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Now, if you
Credits.
have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind.
You got it.
Smart out there, Captain.
Hello.
Oh, that was a long ass conversation. That was like 10 minutes long.
Yes? You needed something?
Where's this taking me? Oh, wait. Are they both? I didn't realize they were both here.
You are a visitor?
I thought I was gonna have to go to, Alita, or whatever that place
I
is.
can't help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much it. I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
Excuse me, why the fuck is that door here? No, no, no. Or not to break the law if I can.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails?
Let me do a little save here.
To disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here? I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC
Oh,
wants
great.
Terramorph data
Here we
from
go.
Estes archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
That's not a threat.
We are merely stating
That's a promise.
If you are threatened by that, perhaps you should do something.
Yeah, get her, Andreja.
Help us.
And just give the UC free run of the archives? I may as well resign right now. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go? You're really gonna push this?
This is gonna be a long one, isn't it?
We'll give you one chance, one, to convince me. Understood. I'm listening. A ranger serving the cause of the colonies. You must really believe in this little endeavor. The cost
Nailed
of
it.
being wrong
Easy.
is a high one.
Get fucked.
Well, Captain, you make some good points. But
I only
if
had
no
one
grant
turn.
access, I'm
I
gonna
just
need
realized
all
that.
concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Follow me.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm stealing your pen. Your code is just over here? In your trash bin? Never mind, okay.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all.
That's right. He's in like a different area, right? Oh, this actually isn't that far away. Hold on.
Exactly. It's like when someone.
Is this the door I'm not supposed to go through? Guessing. What is this door? What is... What's the point in being up here? Please don't tell me this is bugged.
Need a moment to walk that off.
Ow. Fix my damn sprain. Alright, how difficult is this one gonna be? Also, it's very fucking creepy in here.
It's so strange that now, for all reasons, is my first time inside this.
Perfect. Oh, I didn't want to turn up deactivate. Okay. Scared the shit out of me. Asshole. But I turned, apparently it's just the turrets that are on my side now. Why is this so fucking weird?
Best not to leave anything useful.
Oh, that was a fucking jump scare. Holy shit. That actually scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Okay, so it only fits there or there. I don't think either of those really help us. Neither does that one. I think it's gotta be this one. Then... okay. Apparently that's all the robots. I just already fucking destroyed all of them, so... I assume this is like a EMF shotgun. And it's probably very good against robots, so... Ow! Ow! The fuck? Where? What all this ammo that they're giving me? The fuck is a calibrated Nova light? Is this a fucking lightsaber? No, it's a gun. Okay, it looked like a lightsaber handle there for a second. Oh.
Now we are having fun.
Does it just not fucking work? Get this out of here. That too. We don't need that.
Perhaps it was nothing.
Ow! It didn't even kill this guy! No wonder I couldn't loot him. Okay. Jesus. Thought I was done with this. Everyone just hold on a second. This is where I was, right? Did I turn off the fucking juice somehow? Ow, what the fuck else is shooting at me? Where I came in from, right? Yeah.
Do they have anything of value?
Scared the shit out of me is what it did. Lost basement. Correct. Don't got anything else hiding from me, do ya?
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Andreja, you're gonna help me with this guy, right?
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, Who could cage such a
Who
beauty?
could cage such beauty?
What is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you and your friend here.
You need not maintain the facade, Kasric. She knows who I am. Who I actually am.
Quite the breach in protocol, Andreja. Something I look forward to discussing further.
Oh, I'll murder you.
Once we've established why it is you to have come waltzing through my door uninvited. Now, the broadcast earlier spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So, the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly? The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Oh, brother.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have my word as well, and you know that you can trust me.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Oh shit, I can steal this. I guess it's not stealing, huh? You just hold on there, sir. It really just wants me to use 2 individuals, huh? Kind of annoying. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I only saw these 2. I didn't see that there was another one there. Bummer. Wait, how the fuck?
Let's succeed at that before we are discovered.
Let it be used for good.
Alright, see you later. Can I just leave? Where do we think this storeroom key would be? Probably, I would assume, on a table somewhere. Well... Found it. Rune space. It's expensive. Holy shit. Andreja, I'm gonna give this to you in a second. You'll probably enjoy it. The suit of your people. But first... There's only one. No, there's two. Did I fuck this up already somehow? Shoot. Shoot. Take two. That was a long load. Damn it. Are we serious? How many times are we gonna fuck this up? That was an easy one, too. Alright. None of these work. I think it's fucked up again. Yeah. I don't even think I fucked that one up. How many times am I gonna try to do this? Here we go. Well. Shoot. Nope. I think this does it. Holy shit! Damage increases as health decreases. Incendiary. Small chance to demoralize a target, and it has a suppressor on it. Fucking give it to me. That everything?
Yes? I am happy to help shoulder. Very good.
What is my weight at? 159. I'm so happy I fucking found that and spent the time to get the pick done. I'm stuck. Hello, I'm stuck. Where do I gotta... That was dumb. Hold on. miss anything, did I? This is a fucking maze. Jesus criminy. There we go. These load screens are getting longer and longer. Should I be concerned? Where's this? Oh, right. I can just go in the fucking back door now.
Daddy?
Howdy, okay. A friendly guy.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. Dealing with the interests and egos of people who don't necessarily like you is rarely easy. But I suppose that didn't stop you, did it? And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
You got it, ma'am. Andreja, we're gonna go dump this stuff off since you are full. We're gonna dump all of our resources off at the lodge.
Nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging. Hello. Need to see what I'm...
Why is it? Oh, I must have clicked something. What do you want to eat? I don't know why I have a rescue axe. Leave those two for you. I think that's what she uses, is this one.
That is all. Very well.
Whoops. What? What did I just take? Hold that. Hold that. Guess you can hold this now too. Also, I'm not really using this. I have 1,100 rounds for this. Where's the other suit? Is it? All of this aid. You know what? Not. Excuse me, Andreja. I'm not using most of these guns. I'm not using that one. Or that one. That'll help with a little bit of weight.
I am at your service, Captain.
Alrighty, here we go.
Ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war.
Dear goodness gracious.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Ah, of course, I had a 50-50 chance and I failed. Okay. I really can't go into any of the other ones, huh? Close her back up. See you guys later. Ow. Almost forgot where I was going.
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Cool.
I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
I think I like it closer because then you can't see how weird the feet look when they start walk. Where's this computer? Caffeine.
Yes.
Just don't. Am I gonna get one of these cool uniforms? We're about to go in this room here. Fuck yeah! It was inaccessible before, because I tried. What the fuck? Oh my god, we are up here. Did I just dive off of here?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies.
You had to bring me all the way up here for that?
Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this. We think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Subsection 7? Devils you know. Ooh, this is gonna be a scary dude. Or lady, I guess. Why does it keep pushing me out all the way? I really need to end this episode, but I just want to see what this is. crazy how many different door animations they made for everything.
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated?
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Okay. Holy shit.
Come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed.
Who the fuck are you?
A foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as...
Oh, Ve Victus.
I was an admiral during the Colony War.
You have a daughter.
Villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity. But my execution... staged. A lethal injection was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier. I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her.
Maybe she's just nicer than you.
It's always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Fuck, you can't work with a madman.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat. You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it. If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria.
Wolf system. I like the wolf system. Already been there.
The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Alright, let's go speak to the deputy. Anything in here that's fun? Nothing I can fuck with. Yes?
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Yes, you need me? I will watch your back. Did you need something? Until next time.
I don't know what that option was. Whoops, that's the wrong door, ain't it? Alright, after we talk to her, we'll have to end the episode. We're already a couple minutes over, but...
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Surprised me too when I learned it, but the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this, all right? Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged.
Great.
That's not a good look for any of us.
Don't threaten me. I'll fucking murder your
Is
ass.
there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team.
We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
You got it. Alright. That's the only thing left in this mission is speak. Yep, okay. So that is where we will head next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day. We'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.